Hey everyone, Uncle Wilson here. Today, we're going to make everyone's favorite guilty pleasure, French fries. What's great about French fries is that it is very simple to make and goes well with most dishes you cook, whether it's steaks, sandwiches, fried fish, sausages, chili, etc. So why don't we just get straight to the ingredients. To cook French fries, you're going to need 2 or however many potatoes you want. Typically 1 potato feeds 1 person. Some paprika, chili powder, and salt and pepper. Or you can just use salt if you like. The first thing you want to do is to wash your hands, of course, and then scrub the potatoes. This is necessary as some store-bought potatoes still have dirt on them, so it's important that you scrub off any dirt or residue left on the potatoes. Some people like to use a brush to do this, but I find that a bit overkill. The next thing you want to do is to start cutting the potatoes on a chopping board to their desired shape. But wait, aren't you supposed to peel the potatoes because the skin contains toxins? Well, unless the skin is slightly green, it should be safe to eat. Firstly, you'll want to cut the potato in half. You can use your body weight to help cut the potato as raw potatoes are a bit tough, especially if you have a dull knife. Now slice the potatoes with a width of around ½ an inch or around 13 millimeters to my more educated viewers. Now cut the slices into long strips or to your desired shape. The fries don't have to be a geometric rectangular prism, so as long as it is still potatoes, it should end up tasting the same. So if your fries end up looking like a rock or a crescent moon, it should be fine. When you're done, bunch up all the potatoes and slide it into a mixing bowl. What you want to do now is to fill a pot until there's enough water to submerge all the potatoes and put it on the stove. Turn on the stove to a medium heat and add a considerable amount of salt into the water. This is to speed up the boiling process and add flavor to the potatoes. Wait for the water to boil, then add the potatoes into the water. Gently place the potatoes into the water by hand or using tongs so it doesn't splash around. Use a spoon or a pair of tongs to make sure that all the potatoes are submerged by the boiling water. Leave the potatoes to boil for another 5 minutes, occasionally stirring it. The reason we boil potatoes is so that the fries would end up soft on the inside and crispy on the outside. When the 5 minutes are up, turn off the heat, grab a colander, place it in the sink, grab the pot using towels or mittens, and then pour the contents of the pot into the colander. Use caution cause the water is very hot. Shake the colander up and pour its contents into a mixing bowl. Add a little bit of salt cause it was already boiled in salt water, some pepper, paprika, and chili powder. Or you could just use some seasoned salt. Shake up the mixing bowl till all the spices are evenly mixed. On the same pot that you used for boiling the potatoes, add a considerable amount of oil and turn the stove on to a high heat. Wait for the oil to heat up for around 3.5 minutes. When the oil is hot, grab the bowl of potatoes and gently place a few fries into the oil at a time, using a pair of metal tongs. It is important that the tongs are metal, as plastic tongs could melt in the immensely hot fry oil. Stir around the fries using the tongs so that they don't stick together. Leave the fries to fry for another 7 to 8 minutes, occasionally stirring it to ensure that the fries don't stick together. A good indication that they're done is when the color of the fries turn from yellow to a golden brown. Once it's done, turn off the heat of the pan and grab a plate and cover it with at least 2 layers of paper towels. Using tongs, place the fries onto the paper towel covered plate. The reason for the paper towel is to absorb any excess fry oil from the fries. Immediately serve the fries before they get soggy. Well, that's all. And now, you can be proud of yourself for simply cooking your own homemade French fries.